inside of this box is something that I have been eyeing for a while now. I am a mom of two and my kids are 4 and 18 months, and so I was trying to figure out if this was going to be age appropriate for them, if this was going to be something that they would use, and I think they will. I'm really, really excited to open it up and set it up and kind of, you know, share my first impressions with you guys. So let's see what's inside. For those of you that don't know, this is a Tonie's box. And basically the premise is that it's a box and you can sit little action figures that look like these up onto the top of the box, and the box will like read you a story, sing you a song related to the action figure. So basically it says, from family fun to independent play, the Tonie box is your child's ultimate storytime companion. So, you know, Harper is at an age where sometimes at bedtime she's like not quite there yet, not quite ready to go to sleep, and sometimes I think that it will be beneficial for her to like be able to like listen to a story or something like that, but I don't want to stay in the room, because if I stay in the room she's going to be talking and trying to play and all that. And so I thought this would be really, really great for her because it's very user-friendly for kids, and she can, you know, pop the figure on herself, and this will basically take it from there in terms of reading her a story. So it's for ages 3+, and it has a headphone jack, so you can actually use it on the go. It has like volume control knobs that are like easy for kids to manipulate. It has 7 hours of battery life, so you can use it at home or on the go. It's apparently durable enough for rough play. We will see, because my kids are pretty rough. There is no Wi-Fi required after the initial setup, so you could even use this like on a plane or something like that. It comes with a charging station and all of that. And so let's kind of unbox it and see what it looks like. These are the action figures that you sit onto the top. So real quick, I'm just going to tell you guys which action figures I went with and why. So I got the Anna Frozen action figure. I got the Gabby's Dollhouse figure. I got the Moana figure. I got the Tiana figure, and these are pretty much specifically for Harper. These are characters that she really, really likes, so those are kind of her, you know, stories. Oh, one more for Harper. Also, Peppa Pig. She's a Peppa Pig fan. So I got her those. Those are kind of specifically for her. They're characters that she likes. I thought she'd really like to listen to those stories and songs. And then I got the Elmo figure and the Mickey Mouse figure. These are more so for Jackson. And yes, he's only 18 months. This is more so for kids that are 3+, like right around Harper's age. However, he's into whatever his big sister is into. And so I did want to get some figures that were going to tell stories and things that he would like to. So those are more so for him. And then the one that I'm honestly most excited about is this one. And this is what makes this especially good for my children and our lifestyle. This is a Creative Tonie. And so I have to kind of like obviously read the instruction manual and look more into how this works, but this is really what attracted me to the Tonie's box over like similar, you know, boxes and storytellers like this one. So this Creative Tonie can be used for your own content, 90 minutes of it. And that means that using an app, friends and family, wherever they are, can record messages, songs, stories, whatever, and my kids can use this box to listen to them. So as you guys know, my husband plays professional basketball overseas. He is in the UAE right now, and we are at home, and they are missing my husband like crazy. So I thought it would be really cool for him to record himself reading a book to them, or I don't know, just like telling them little things and for them to be able to pop it up and hear daddy's voice. So if they want to hear, you know, daddy telling a story at bedtime instead of mommy, we can use this. And I just thought this would be a really fun way to stay connected with him. Also, we'll be leaving to join him in the UAE in about 4 weeks. And so once we do leave, my mom, you know, their granddad, their aunt, their nana, we can have them record stories on this Creative Tonie, and we can still use it when we're abroad for, you know, my kids to stay connected to those family members back home. And so this is the thing that really, really attracted me to the Tonies and why I decided to go ahead and purchase it for my kids. I hope they love it. I'm going to unbox it so that we can see what's inside. All right, so immediately out of the box, we have the setup guide. Pretty straightforward. I will probably look into this a little bit in a few seconds. So this is the Tonie's figure that comes with the starter set. And so it's a little cute puppy. And it includes Playtime Songs. So on here, we have If You're Happy and You Know It, Wheels on the Bus, Bingo, The Muffin Man, Itsy Bitsy Spider, and more. So 45 minutes worth of traditional songs. I honestly think that Jackson will love this one too. And here she is. This is what the Tonie box looks like. You can see the speaker in the front. I'm assuming that this little square on top is where, you know, you kind of prop your, yep, it's where you prop up your action figure, and it's kind of like magnetic. And then these are the volume controls, so that is really easy for kids to manipulate. And it is super padded, so I can see it being durable and not being easily broken, like if it was like a hard material. And then last but not least, included in the box, there's also the charging dock, and it pretty much just sits right on top like that. So that's pretty straightforward. Okay, so I'm about to like kind of dive into the setup kit and see if setting up the Tonies is really simple. So it says, setting up your Tonie box is easy. You will need Tonie box and charger, Tonie or Creative Tonie, wireless network, and access to the internet. So I have those things. So it says, before you can use your new Tonie box, you must first set it up. You'll need smartphone, tablet, or computer to get started, and you have to download the free My Tonies app and follow the step-by-step guide to set it up. You can also set it up online on the website using a computer. I have my phone right here, so I'm just gonna grab that for setup. Okay, they included the QR code right here to download the app. So, okay, so now the setup process, I guess, is complete. And I think what I'm supposed to do now is add our Tonies to the collection on the app. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna go to collection, and there's basically like a list where it says like Tonies. Your Tonies will appear here. Simply place them on your Tonie box connected to Wi-Fi. Content. All of your audio files will be displayed here. Record your own stories and assign them to your Creative Tonies. And so I guess I'm going to just place everything on to get it all set up and go from there. As you guys can see, I have it on the dock. Let's see what happens when we put the Tonie on top. So again, I'm gonna go to collection, push the plus, and then I think I just set the Tonie on top. We have noise. And now that little puppy dog Tonie, I don't know if you guys can see this. Now that little puppy dog Tonie is showing up in my collection. So it worked. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set up Tiana and Moana, the whole princess crew. Next up, we have Peppa. Super cute. Okay, so now I'm going to grab our Creative Tonie because I cannot wait to see how that works and to like share the information with my husband for that one so that he can, you know, record some stuff for the kids and I can load it on for them. Like, I think that they're gonna be so surprised. I'm just gonna basically like put that on top without telling them what's coming and try to get their reaction. So I'm really excited. All right, and so I guess there's like a content area where it says that all of your audio files will be displayed here. You record your own stories and then you assign them to your Creative Tonies. And so if I click it, you can explore like free content. So they have some free content there that I could actually assign to that Tonie. They have, actually, there's like tons of free content on here. Like I'm just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling down. So that's really cool and good to know. But I really want that to be, you know, for like family members. So instead of loading that with free content, I could go to recordings, and recordings is where I record my own stuff. There's like a microphone icon to start. Or if I go back to the profile and click on household, what I can do is I can add members to our household. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my husband to the household. And it says I can either invite a full member, and the full member can basically see and edit all of the things for the Toniebox, or I can just invite someone as a Creative Tonie member, and that means that they can only see and edit Creative Tonies that the household owner or full member have approved. I feel like I'm just gonna add him as a Creative Tonie member. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have him as a full member, but I just don't really think that he would even care or want access to all that. So I'm just gonna add him as a Creative Tonie member in the future. If he wants full access, I'll give it to him. So I just enter his email address right here and push next. And then it just says, by inviting friends to my household, I confirm they have given me permission to do so, blah, 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 confirm. And it's sent. And I'm gonna go ahead and just add my mom as well while I'm thinking about it. And I am going to ask both of them if they can record a little something for the kids. With the time difference, DJ can probably have something ready for them in the morning. So yeah, hopefully when they wake up, I'll have a special little story or message from Daddy that can play through the Toniebox, and I'll be able to introduce them to the Toniebox and get their first impressions. So stay tuned for that tomorrow morning. This is a special new thing called a Toniebox that you sit these on top and it will tell you stories and sing you songs.
Anna.
We have Moana.
Can I have one?
We have Princess Tiana.
We have Gabby.
We have
Gabby.
We have so many cool ones that you can sit on top and it can sing you songs. Which one do you want to try first?
This one.
Okay, sit it on top. Wait, let me show you this one because this one is extra special. Are you ready to see what happens when we put this one on top?
Yes.
Okay, ready guys?
Yeah.
Moo ba la la la.
Daddy?
It's Daddy!
Cow says moo. A sheep says bah.
Dad!
You hear Dada?
Singing pigs sing.
Did Daddy
Leave it there. Leave it there.
No, no, you say.
say
That isn't right.
I want to have fun.